Hello, I'm Mac.
I'm Sarah.
And welcome to our channel, and we are here staying on a gorgeous motor yacht in St Catherine's Dock Marina in London. We're going to link the video above, but that is not why you're watching.
No, in this video we're going to take you to some of the more unusual and interesting places to eat and drink in London. Let's go and check them out.
Cheese on a conveyor belt, the best ice cream in London, rooftop cocktails with a twist, and breakfast in a toilet. This vlog has got some of the best places to eat and drink in London. Stay tuned. Taxi, take us to Pick and Cheese, please. To what may very quickly become our favourite restaurant on earth. Pick and Cheese.
You had me at cheese.
You had me at cheese. Imagine the sushi bar with the belt that goes around, full of cheese. That's this place. We've picked one already. We've picked one called Roll Right, which is a British cheese, and it comes served with some honey roast peanuts.
And we've got a little dish of crackers here to eat it with. Let's go.
Let's do this. The menu is on a QR code and it takes you to a download. And every dish, you may not be able to see this very well, but every dish is on here. It gives you a description and a price. The plates are colour coded and the colour code represents the price. And there's 4 or 5 different cheeses within each colour code.
We are going in for a goat cheese. I love goat cheese. This is a semi-hard washed rind goat cheese, not your typical goat cheese. This goat cheese is really nice, and this pairing with this sun-dried tomatoes pesto is absolutely delicious. Spot on.
Next up is number 3, which is called Beauvale from the Cropwell Bishop Creamery in Nottinghamshire. It's a gorgonzola dolce inspired, an almost meaty flavour with a hint of spice, paired with marinated figs. Ooh, soft. Okay, let's try this one. It's really creamy, and you know it's got mould in it, but it doesn't taste really strong like the Stilton. It's a really soft flavour, and paired with the marinated figs, a little hint of sweetness, really nice. Very good. That one's delicious. Oh my word. Cheese and fudge. Cheese. Good. Fudge, good. It's good. So we've been sitting next to a couple over here who, unbeknownst to us, absolutely nailed it. The guy just took their used plates and there's a stack like this. They're our new heroes. We've only had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. They must have had 15 at least.
I feel like this is a pretty solid effort though.
There's a solid effort.
We have just finished a delicious dinner at Pick and Cheese. Oh no, I need a cheese pun. Well, it does not get any cheddar than that. That was an incredible dinner at Pick and Cheese. What could be better? Cheese on a conveyor belt, going past your face. You can pick and cheese as much as you want. Highly recommend.
Taxi, Uddeerlicious, please.
Uddeerlicious in 7 Dials near Covent Garden, and this is the second ice cream stop of the night, and I have to say this one knocks the other one out the park. The flavours are so fresh and amazing. So in here I've got wild cherry and pear and apple crumble, which is the flavour of the month, and both are absolutely delicious.
And I have espresso chocolate biscotti with some caramelised hazelnuts on the top, which are really crunchy, and there's nothing better than like a crunch in ice cream. Delicious. We chatted to some really lovely people in the queue who said that hands down this is the best ice cream in London. I have to say, so far I agree.
Absolutely. And if you thought that we couldn't eat all of this after all of that cheese, you were wrong, my friends. Do you know the word ice cream?
Yeah, he does.
We've just had some incredible ice cream at this place behind me, Uddeerlicious. It was absolutely spot on. This is in 7 Dials. I think there's another few locations around London, so check them out and hit them up. You will not be disappointed. Taxi, the Midnight Apothecary.
So you may have heard of rooftop bars like the Sky Garden and places like that, but we have got a hidden gem for you. We are at the Brunel Museum in Rotherhithe, and we are at the Midnight Apothecary, and look at this beautiful rooftop setting on top of the Brunel Museum. We've got some garden-inspired cocktails to enjoy in this amazing location.
It's a hibiscus and black currant mojito, and it's nice because when you take a sip you can smell the mint, which is lovely. Really nice, cool flavour. Of course, we're here during the day and it's a beautiful day, but at night time it must be a really enchanting space. There's fairy lights everywhere, and you can also rent your own little fire pit to toast s'mores.
Did we also mention that they do food here as well? We have just ordered ourselves some jackfruit tacos, and these look and smell delicious. I'm probably going to get very messy tucking into these, but I'll give it a go. So in here I've got some pulled jackfruit, avocado and some tomato salsa.
It's good?
It's good. This is the perfect accompaniment to all that alcohol.
Excellent.
We're on cocktail round number 2, and I have a pear and lavender heaven. And I'm going to read from the menu so I don't forget what it is. But this is gin infused with lavender, meadowsweet, organic pear juice, lemon, orange, bitters and soda. It is so delicious. It's lovely, it's sweet, it's refreshing. Mac was just laughing at me because I described it as tasting like a summer garden, but that is exactly how it tastes.
So you said gardeny.
I said gardeny, yeah, I said gardeny to be fair, and he laughed at me. But what the heck, I'm 2 cocktails in, I could describe it as gardeny if I want to. This cocktail is garnished with this beautiful sprig of lavender, and every time you take a sip, you get the amazing fragrance of this fresh lavender.
Taxi! The attendant, please. When it comes to coffee and breakfast, of course, there are thousands of places you can go in London. But where else could you go and enjoy your morning brew and your brekkie in a disused Victorian gentleman's public toilet underground? Well, the Attendant in Fitzrovia is exactly that. Let's go. Quirky coffee and breakfast doesn't get any better than this. We are having breakfast in a disused Victorian toilet. Well, we've enjoyed our breakfast at the Attendant in Fitzrovia. What did you think?
I thought it was really cool. You cannot beat that for a quirky location for
Absolutely.
tea and breakfast.
I would never have imagined that you could have a coffee house in somewhere like that. So review of the coffee and the food, well, do you know what? The coffee was okay. It was decent coffee. I wouldn't say it was amazing. And the food was probably a notch above that. It was really tasty. And actually kind of what I really wanted without even knowing.
Yeah.
But otherwise...
The staff were lovely. They were so amazing, so friendly. I tipped black coffee all over my white dress, and they could not have been more kind and helpful, and even bought me a free coffee to replace the one that I basically dumped over their floor.
They were really nice.
Highly recommend.
Yeah, it's teeny tiny in there. Top tip, I think, come on a weekend and get here just before it opens. We were the only people in there at 9:30 on a Sunday, but shortly after that it filled up. So get here early if you want to really enjoy everything that is there in terms of the old fixtures and fittings. So there we go, the Attendant in Fitzrovia. Taxi, milk train please. Oh yeah, can I get a cookies and cream cup?
To Milk Train in Covent Garden. They do delicious sweet treats, very Instagrammable sweet snacks. And we have got this cookies and dream cream sundae. Don't tell my mum, this is pudding before dinner. In every vlog we do where we have ice cream, we say this is the best ice cream ever. And this is pretty good. It's very sweet. It's got Oreo cookies on top and these little biscuit bites. And the ice cream is really good and exactly what I need on this hot day in London.
Just something about Oreos in ice cream, isn't there? And these little biscuity bits, really good. Really cool. So at this place you can have a cotton candy cloud around your ice cream for an extra £1 to add that extra flourish, but we decided not to, as it's just before dinner.
We're just going for, this giant sundae.
Taxi, Crosstown Donuts, please. bang on brunch time, we have got ourselves some delicious donuts from Crosstown Donuts, food truck in Spitalfields Market. We have got a peanut and blackberry compote.
Yes, and a cinnamon scroll. They look amazing and they smell delicious.
Let's give these a go. First up, let's give this one a try. Donut's really spongy and the frosting on top is really nice. Got these dark roasted nuts on top. Try and get that blackberry compote in it.
That's a big bite.
That's damn good, but really messy. Okay, so I don't often eat donuts, but if I had to give this a rating out of 10, because of the nice mixture of flavours, the peanut and the blackberry, it's going to be a high 8, I think. Really, really tasty.
I am halfway through this cinnamon scroll and it is really, really good. There are tons of other flavours there, chocolate, lime, pistachio, you name it. If they make it in a donut, it was there. But I went for this. It's a classic, you cannot go wrong.
Taxi, Borough Market. Not quite a hidden gem, but Borough Market is an absolute must-visit place if you're a foodie. If you're into locally produced, independently produced, great food, Borough Market is the place to come. It's been here since the 12th century. There's been a market here all that time. We're really hungry, so we're going to try and pick up some food. So let's go. Super hot day here in Borough Market today, so we've grabbed ourselves a couple of cups of Pimm's, which is a lovely, refreshing alcoholic fruit drink. Perfect for an afternoon like this. Clay pot prawn noodles, but right now we can't eat them inside the market, so we have to find somewhere else to eat them. So we've gone for some clay pot prawn noodles, and we have found the most salubrious place to eat them, on top of some pallets in a side alley. Borough Market right now is packed, really, really busy. However, to business. That prawn's good. It's really juicy. Nice hint of garlic. I'm going to try some of these noodles. We went for egg noodles. They're really nice. It's actually a nice mild flavour. He asked if we wanted chilli on it and I said no. I didn't want the chilli to take away from the taste. I think we've got a little bit of tofu in here as well. Let's give that a go. Not bad. We hope that has inspired you to look for some of the more unusual and off the beaten track places to eat and drink in London. There's no shortage of places, that's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
But this has been really fun to try and find some of those unique gems.
And we have really enjoyed eating and drinking everything.
We love eating and drinking.
Yes, we do.
But if you've liked this video, please give us a big thumbs up. Helps a huge amount.
Yeah.
And if you've liked what you've seen, consider hitting the subscribe button. Whack that bell notification on.
And we'll see you in our next video.
Thanks very much.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.